Good morning, welcome back to Travels with Dani and Paul at Capilano Suspension Bridge.
We are here before we fly home today for the last vlog in this series. So we're going to take you on a tour of what we have been told is one of Vancouver's best attractions. And then it's back to Vancouver to fly home to Heathrow, but that sucks, so we'll do that later instead. If you're new here, I'm Paul.
And I'm Dani.
We love to travel.
As much as our annual leave allows us to.
From cruises and Disney to road trips and city breaks.
If we love it, we'll tell you about it.
And if we don't, well, you'll know that too.
Now, where were we?
We are here at Capilano Park. Thank you very much to my darling wife for doing the tickets for all four of us.
I don't know how that's
If you've not met Jess before, Jess is one of our friends from the cruise. She's dancing to Eye from the cruise. You alright, Jess? There is a really nice welcome to the park sign, details about the totem talks, nature tours, Raptor Ridge, and a few other bits as well. And then there's the Capilano story. So this gives you all the information about the background of the bridge. We did see a lot of this ourselves on our friend's video, Adventure with the Reeds. By the way, I'm catching both of you again. It's just... Daniel's been going through her images from the cruise of the colour spin dance party, and they got the bit where Max and Goofy do eye to eye. So yeah, if you see these two dancing in the background, that's what it's from, I reckon. But yeah, the details here about the background of the Capilano Bridge are fascinating, and there is a lot of audio as well, so anybody partially sighted will not struggle to hear the details.
It's chilly in the shade.
You think?
A little bit. I have 3 layers on.
Back there, some of the information was saying about how there are also seasonal stuff as well. So there are different types of things going on throughout the year. So whenever you are here, obviously you're here during the cruise season, it will be slightly busier as it is today. But when our friends were here back in March, it was a bit quieter by the looks of things. But the views here are phenomenal. So we can actually see a suspension bridge pretty much the minute you walk in. There is the suspension bridge, but down there is this wonderfully flowing river that looks like a massive rock bed as well. I think 3 out of the 4 of us are absolutely dreading crossing this bridge because it rocks. So we'll see how bad it is.
I have been left in charge of filming because they're all scared. Here we go. We're on the bridge. Whee! You have to brace your knees a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it is it's bouncy, but it's really nice. We've got lovely views down, which is really cool. Paul's holding on. Look, look. How tight are you holding on?
Yeah.
Are you good? Brace your knees a little bit and walk back. Walk it. Like to just say, my other hand has my phone in.
Any day of the week.
Yeah?
Give me a roller coaster any day. What is this?
Paul's gone. He's all the way down there.
Is it because he's just doing it to get off?
Probably. But look at this. It's beautiful.
I don't like it.
Beautiful views. He's all the way down there. Don't know if you can see him. But look at this. Stunning.
2 out of 10 would not recommend.
I don't hold on. I had no hands. So my hands. What are these?
Calves.
Calves. My calves are on fire. So I was having to brace myself.
What doesn't help is I get everyone wants a picture,
Everyone stopped.
but everyone was stopping right at the top, whereas there was so much space further down the bridge and actually better views, but everyone just kept stopping right at the top. Like, just come further down. You get better views, but yeah, gotta go back across that yet.
Oh, no, we'll go do the treetop thing.
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, God, it's another bridge.
It's another bridge.
No, it's not. It's not a bridge like that though.
Literally,
on, guys.
it's another bridge.
Let's go.
Some lovely carvings. Yeah, these are the bridges that we're talking about that we're going to head to. There is also a cliff edge walk slightly further along there. Dan did say... Oh. Hi, ladies. What was brilliant was Jess just shout out, bear! It's definitely not a bear, Jess. Yeah. It's very peaceful over here. It's very, very scenic. The cost for entry was $77 each. Dan booked this through her travel stuff. And she also booked the luggage storage, which is where we've left our luggage before this vlog from the end of the last vlog. And that was right at the port, so we have to go and get that by half. Oh, bye Dan. We have to go. Bye Jess. We have to go and pick that up by 4:30. So as long as we leave here, I'd say by 3:30, which will give us a good 5.5 hours here. It is stunning here. It is truly stunning.
There was a bug.
Enjoying it so far?
Yeah, as you're saying, it's really like quiet,
Yeah.
which is lovely. And I'm not having hay fever reactions, which is fascinating because we're surrounded by green stuff.
Plants, Dan. We're surrounded by plants.
Green stuff.
Fresh air.
This is the Treetop Adventure, and Jess has picked up one of the activity booklets for Dr. Woods, which involves what the weather is, a dot to dot. Look at her, she's gone. That's it. She's off. So it's dot to dot, weather reports, and loads of other stuff. Don't jump on the bridge, you. We've just finished the treetop exploration. The treetop trail.
Easy for you to say.
Not really. We're now on to task number 2 for Jessica and her Rainforest explorers.
Yeah. Are we the Rainforest Explorers? We are the Rainforest Explorers.
Not wilderness explorers.
No, different
different.
franchise.
You know, sometimes you just pick up really random people on holiday. Yes, I'm talking about you. So some of the activities, if you do come in with kids, because obviously we don't have kids, but for today we have Jessica. So we've got these activities, which are really, really good. And this one is to see how long it would take for a tree to grow, because they all grow at different speeds. So we've just measured ourselves up against the heights of the trees, and you can just see the differences. So good for the kids. So we're just taking a walk down towards the Nature's Edge boardwalk. And there are these 3 birds of prey. So there's an owl, what looks like 2 hawks. Yeah, it's amazing. They're so... You just see the way their heads are moving. It's amazing, it really is. We've just finished this side of the bridge. Just finished her Rainforest Explorer thing. And we've been given these. And these are plantable seeds to take back home. And before you ask, yes, you can take them back home because they've checked here. So yeah, you pop these in some soil at home and you can grow them. We're now going back across the oh my god, why are we doing this? And yeah, well, I'm going to put the camera away before I drop it down the ravine. And whilst we are far from finished at Capilano, we've actually come into the gift shop, which is huge, absolutely huge. There's so much in here with a load of traditional Canadian stuff. So yeah, we're just having a good look round, and then we're going to make our way to the rest of the park, which is sort of back outside the shop to the right here. We spent a bit of time mooching in the shop, and we now have some bits to take home with us. We're now going to go onto the Cliffwalk, which is a little bit more of a sturdy set of bridges than what we've just been on. That's all a bit more rigid than the suspension bridge we've just been on. But this takes us a little bit further down, a bit closer to the water, and as you can see, all very much steel sorted, so a bit more structurally sound. So this bridge is a bit more sturdy, but it is still quite wobbly at times, although definitely for some reason I feel a lot more secure on this one than I did the other. But beautiful views of the stream, and just a moment ago we were actually over between those trees on a platform over there. My wife is finding this utterly hilarious because I hate heights.
So I just said to him, did you stand on the grate bit? And he said, yeah. So how long for?
Not enough to look down. If you are terrified of heights, this is not the attraction for you. I'll show you why. I will show you for why. Yeah, it's a bit high. I have no idea just how high up we are, but it's high enough for me to feel like I may well soil oneself.
Waterfall.
There's a waterfall.
Waterfall. Oh wow.
Did you not see the waterfall?
Sorry, is there a waterfall? There's a waterfall.
There's a waterfall in the distance if you didn't know.
Who are we doing an impression of?
Small one.
That's a very small one. It counts.
And there is said waterfall. It's only a little. Is that what it is? Oh, what a stunning waterfall, guys. So we have come to the top of the walk, and normally this sort of display would show the differences in erosion with water dripping away, which is kind of leading into how these bridges are placed and formed due to the erosion of the rocks. But yeah, we're going to keep walking around there in a moment and head towards the end of the trail.
We have come to
The Cliff House.
the Cliff House, thank you.
Cliff House.
I can't see because it's sunny, but it's very
Sunny.
It's like a log cabin, and the cliff, funny enough, it's over there. And the menu, if you want to read it, you can pause it. But there's lots of different types of things, which will be lovely. So we're going to get some lunch. Food has arrived. Butter chicken. Everyone else has fish and chips, and I will say it does look very good.
Yeah.
And do you know what I appreciate? And how you know you're not in the States? They asked if you want vinegar.
Yeah.
Yum. Time to eat.
We've just finished lunch and we're on our way out of the Suspension Bridge Park. It's been brilliant. Like, the food was fantastic. It was really, really good. Interestingly, it does say that today's ticket equals your free annual pass.
So if we were coming back, because we're probably going to do later in the season, if we were coming back at this time of year,
yeah, absolutely. No, it's very good. So that's an I survived.
Yeah, I know.
Brilliant.
Official, right?
We have just finished at Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. It is just coming up to 1 o'clock, so we've spent a good 3 to 4 hours here. And the whole process with the free bus and everything else has been brilliant. The food is really good. Dan's got an I survived Capilano Suspension Bridge. As you can see, the wind's a bit blowing. But yeah, we get a wonderful little certificate to take home with us. We'll put it in our shadow box when we get back. I think that's been really good.
I've really enjoyed it here. I'd come back.
Yeah.
I'd definitely come back. That was amazing.
And the ticket that you get is a free annual pass.
Yeah, which obviously for us is neither here nor there, but if we were coming back multiple times in the season,
absolutely.
Brilliant.
Be well worth it.
Yeah.
So we've now got to go and wait for the bus, which is every 20 minutes. So yeah, we're going to go and jump on that and head back into Vancouver and then decide what we're going to do before we head to the airport. We've jumped off of the free bus from Capilano Bridge. We've gone and grabbed ourselves a drink and we just made our way back to Canada Place where the Disney Wanderer is still in port. So we're now going to go into the harbour and see if we can see any whales or wildlife, because there was some when we were here a week ago. And yeah, potentially even wave off the Disney Wanderer as it sets sail on its second Alaskan cruise of the season. Baggage all picked up, relatively painless, and we are now going to jump on the train, the SkyTrain I think it's called, all the way back to the airport. Should take about half an hour. We've got to wheel these cases up and out here, back round from where we came this morning. Let me show you. That's where we came through this morning. This is the public access for us to take all our stuff out that way past the hotel. And then that little cage over there, back there, is where we've just been storing all our luggage for today. Very, very useful. But yeah, we are now on our way to the airport. We have made it back to the airport, so we have jumped on the elevator from level 4 down to level 3. We are now making our way across to the terminal. A little bit early for us to check in, but we wanted to make sure we gave ourselves some time. And then we are going to get ourselves through security at some point and check into the lounge. I was going to say the Fairmont. We're definitely not checking into the Fairmont, but we are going to check into the lounge and see if that is any good for you to spend your money on whilst you are here. Just to give people some context, there is the train station for the Canada line, which is where we've just taken the train all the way from the waterfront station in Vancouver city centre. And then check-in registration, decks 150 to 199 is for BA and Lufthansa, which are part of One World Alliance, I believe. Probably horrendously wrong there. Vancouver Airport is enormous. Plenty of sculptures and stuff to see, and I will say that if you are peckish before you go through, there is a bubble waffle cafe There is a Wendy's. That's not exactly what I've just said. I've said something very different. There's a Wendy's. There's also a fish and chip place. And I would just say, if you are early like we are, it's worth just having a look around. But because we've got a lounge, we're actually going to head through into security now and then see what's in duty free. And there we are. Security is done. Very, very quick, very easy, very simple. It is belts off with a 100mm rule here still at the time of recording. Big seat for the World Cup. And yeah, very straightforward, very simple. No complaints. What about it?
They're going to get a picture of you in the football chair.
Oh, okay. And again, at the time of recording all of this, the World Cup stuff is very prevalent here, so just bear all that in mind if you are coming for that. Lots of information all around about certain flights and whatnot, but as you can probably tell, we are not even close to being on the board yet. So we are just going to keep wandering around, may take a little bit more of a look in duty free. We are going to try and find our lounge, see if they've got space for us earlier than normal, and go from there. So when we came in last week, this was the passport area we came through, where we use the escalators over there. This is where you will put your passport information in, take all the details. You will then go through there and somebody at Border Force will actually let you through. So this was really, really simple last week, and a reason I would come back to Vancouver simply for how easy this was. The terminal in Vancouver is bloody massive. It is huge. That was down in the background. Yeah, loads of like premium shops, but also loads of like what I'd call tat shops as well. You said that the toilets were very good?
Yeah, they're very clean, and for those who require them, they have free tampons.
Marvellous. So yeah, we're just going to go back and pick up Jane, because we think that we're going to be able to get into the lounge at 6, which is about an hour away. But we're going to go pick up Jess's mum Jane, and we're going to go and just spend a little bit of time, have a drink maybe, and then hopefully SkyTeam did say that potentially, even though our reservation's at 7, we could potentially get in at 6. So we think it's just up there behind the camera at the moment, and we will go from there. But we've already got a gate at 64, which, to quote Lee Evans, is the furthest gate at the end of the airport. And then yeah, we will go from there. We've just spent some time chilling and chatting about how amazing our cruise was, and we were saying how great it was, and how we all wish we could do it all again. Stressy and depressing. We're now going to try and get in the lounge, so we'll let you know whether we can get in, whether it's any good. But most importantly, here in Vancouver, there's a fish tank. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a fish tank in an airport.
Just like the one in Singapore. Oh, that makes sense to go this way.
Yeah, it does make sense to go this way, but yeah, look at that, fish tank in an airport. This one's enclosed, whereas the one in Singapore was very open. Yeah, how cool is that? Starfish! And we have made it to the SkyTeam Lounge. Now, we were very dubious about this when we started booking it because the reviews for this place were not amazing. But if you are coming here as a solo or couple travelling, these seats are amazing. Now, we've got this lovely little booth just on the right here because there's 4 of us. I'll take you on a very quick tour of some of the area. The lounge itself has a lot of really nice areas, including these sorts of tables as well. It's right above gate 53, and there's a lovely set of like quiet areas over here, as well as a bar just over there where you can get some alcoholic drinks. Over here is where the buffet station is, plenty of USB-A chargers and international charging stations, and then this is where the main food area is. There are plenty of things like cupcakes, looks like there's a salad bar. I'm just going to see what the hot food offerings are, but if you are looking for things like small sandwiches, cookies, crisps, biscuits, canned drinks, hot, cold drinks, they are all here. The food is a noodle bar. Does anybody here like noodles?
Does that make it? No, I got it.
Come on, no, come on, you started the joke, try finishing it.
So does it make it a foodle bar?
A foodle bar, oh my god. If you wonder why we don't get many brand deals, it's jokes like that that ruin this channel, people. But initial first thoughts of this place were, it's definitely better than what we all read on the reviews, and we think it's been refurbished in here. I'm not sure on the cost of how much it would be to book here because we've done this through our bank account. So what I would say is have a look, because it may be one of those prices vary, but I would say if you're looking for a lounge, there are 2 here. There is the Priority Pass Lounge, or as the Premier Pass Lounge at the other end of the airport. I'll put the correct name in here. But then this is the lounge that we've chosen and is perfectly adequate for what we need. Anything to add, my dear?
I like that it's canned.
Yes.
That's about it.
Succinct and concise from Danielle. Remember the day, people.
I've not moved yet, that's the thing. I've just sat down and not seen anything else.
Danielle will give you her unfettered travel agent opinion when she's been up. Yes, did?
I shall.
Did she have that hair? Who knows? If you know whether she had that hair or not, can you comment below?
Have to apologise in advance for my husband, who appears to be blind, because there are other options. You've got meatballs, pasta and veg, and here there's also a cream of broccoli soup when you don't drop it, as well as all of the salad options and the noodles and the drinks, including alcohol. It's interesting. And there is, I've just spotted some apple juice right there.
Jane has very kindly let me film her dumplings in her, you said it's pork and shrimp?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you said it's really nice, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it spicy or
okay.
not spicy. I've got mine not spicy.
I've just had the, I'm sure Danielle's told you that I completely missed, it definitely wasn't there. I completely missed the fact there was food up there. It's really good food. It's really good. The meatballs and the pasta, chicken and beef meatballs, they were good. Oh, I think, is that a bit hot, Jane? Yeah? I'm not going to turn the camera up.
There's your...
I mean, temperature, not spice. I also mind
Are you okay?
Charging cable.
Okay. There's your meatballs.
Thanks.
Yum.
What have you got?
Pasta and cheese. And some tortillas.
Is there a reason you like pasta and cheese, particularly Dan, as it is on its own?
Just like it.
Is there another reason why you like it?
Nope.
Not a bland food lover? No?
Nope, absolutely not.
Nothing at all to do with It is nearly 8 o'clock. We are just about finished in the lounge here. I would say this has been bloody fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, considering the reviews on TripAdvisor rate this at 2.1, I don't think that's accurate.
No, not at all. I'd say this has been probably one of the best lounges we've been in for a long time.
It's quiet. I don't know if it's the time of day. And
Even
fact
for
that
the
it's a
reference,
holiday.
Jane is opposite us, nodding away. So, I mean, the last, if I think about lounges we can compare it to, we did,
Done number 1 in Gatwick.
yeah, the one in Heathrow, 2 in
Plaza
Heathrow,
Premium and
Aspire.
Aspire Lounge at Heathrow. The one in Orlando, Terminal C.
We don't talk
never
about that
again.
one. This one has been by far the standout one that I would happily put my name to on a recommendation.
I agree. I've enjoyed it. Really nice layout of seats too.
And also toilets are spotless.
That's good.
Toilets for the gents were spotless. Yeah, they do have showers. Yeah, Joe's got a really good point. There are showers here. They were occupied when we were when I just went to go and have a look. But yeah, no, I might ask about how that works and update after. But yeah, we're about to go to the gate. So yeah, all good.
Yeah. Ready to go home now.
I think we're all ready to go home. I think we are all beyond sad still.
Yeah, but it's like it gets to that point where I'm just like, alright.
Can we go home now?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I just want to get home, see the dogs.
Yeah.
Go washing.
Put pins in the map and
Yeah.
start editing this series.
Yeah.
Which many of you have said apparently you're looking forward to.
Thanks, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope you're not disappointed.
We are now at the gate, just waiting to go through.
It's got 2 bolts.
And yeah.
I assume that's not our flight.
No, that's rows 1 to 7.
We're not ready.
We are not rows 1 to 7. We are row 44. Our next flight.
You need to go first.
I do. Yes, that's true.
Because I'm not permitted the window.
It's not that you're not permitted the window. Stop saying that. The videos don't film themselves. Oh dear. The fun we have. Hey? You alright there? A bit bright? One of us has sat down. Just. Different plane to the way out, not Dreamliner, so we were on a slightly different plane. I think this is a 777-2 extended range for those geeks like me amongst us. So more akin to what we've flown to and from Orlando and Tampa with. Dan's just sorting a bag out, so I'm going to leave it to that. But the lounge, the showers, you just have to put your name down the list. That's it. Simple, really simple, great stuff. A couple of bits we've noticed. Not quite sure what this is, if anybody knows what this might have been. Yeah, there we go. Interestingly, there's actually a few new arrivals even since the flight out. So, yeah, we may end up checking some of these out, but yeah, definitely a few new things that even in the space of 9 days, there's new options available. My shoes, yeah, my shoes are fine. They're not squeaking at all.
I don't know why mine on.
No, we've landed into B gates, so we are going to walk our way back over to baggage reclaim passport control. I think that's probably where it's going to be easier for us to talk about the flight. So you want to walk over?
I would say, and just like that, we have our bags, but that would be a colossal lie.
Right, let's rewind a bit. So, for your reference, the new BA rules, if you've not seen our travel day, it's worth a watch. Because BA and many airlines have now introduced a no filming unless permission granted sort of policy with a lot of photos, which makes
sense, though.
It makes sense, and if you don't know why it's been brought about, do some research. So, essentially, for us filming, it was pretty difficult, but there's also other reasons as well. So we took off at 9. It took a couple of hours for food to come around, didn't it?
11:15, they finally got to us, which, I mean, leaving at 9 is already quite late to eat. We'd eaten in the lounge, obviously, anticipating this sort of scenario anyway, but that is a very long time.
But even if the food had come to us earlier, I don't think we would have eaten.
No, I think we tend to now, at that time of night for a flight, we tend to not eat because we're, trying to, as much as we can, get back into a pattern of
normality.
Yeah.
But the food options were not poor, but they were limited. I think it was a mac and cheese,
And a
the
chicken
vegetarian
and
option.
spinach.
Yeah, chicken and spinach with rice. So not something we would have eaten. And then interestingly,
Well, the mac and cheese was.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, they were telling us they couldn't give away the breakfast muffins. People just did not want them, which I think says a lot. And interestingly, our friends in Premium said that they were not offered the usual premium breakfast that we've experienced. They were also offered the muffins, so a little bit more cost cutting from BA. Now, I don't like to make these vlogs all about me having a rant or about me having a complaint, but the state of that aircraft was disgraceful.
Yeah, if I needed my life jacket, I think I would have had a problem because...
And we have reported all this, by the way.
Yeah, because you could see... Normally you can't, when you get into a seat, you cannot see the life jacket. It's just there. This had been damaged to the point where the toggle that you'd pull to open the capsule had broken and was just flapping about, and then the plastic cover was kind of mutilated. It's probably the only way to put it.
The worst thing was the tray tables had to be physically forced closed.
Yeah.
It was another reason why I think we decided not to eat, because the poor lady in front of us was trying to sleep, and I didn't want to be repetitively banging my tray table against the back of her seat. Now, the other thing as well, the cleaning of that craft was abysmal. We opened our tray tables, both of us had something
We had rubbish.
from the previous flight, as well as some poor person's flight mask in between our seats, wedged in between our seats. So the cleaning on that aircraft was pretty poor. Now, we do stick with BA simply because we have the loyalty scheme, but it's becoming tougher each time we fly with them to continue booking with them.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think, you know, we will explore other airlines, but we are generally BA loyal.
Let's talk about the landing. The landing was a bit rough.
It's very windy. I mean, it still is. You can see the trees are moving like crazy, but
They can't see them.
no, but we can. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but
Should we talk about the really, really happy bus driver?
oh yeah.
So we were parked long stay in Terminal 5. The bus driver who picked us up, I think if she smiled, it might have broken her personality.
Well, she didn't, for some reason, and I've never experienced this before, she refused to let anyone stand.
Until
Which-
she absolutely had to.
Yeah, until she absolutely had to.
It's funny,
She was quite rude.
She was
as
actually
well.
very rude, so a bit disappointing, but it happens. I don't know whether she might just be having a bad day or not, but you know, I know I'm miserable, but she made me seem happy. And that's
true.
really saying something. And once again, congratulations Heathrow on making sure it takes forever and a day to get your suitcase. We probably could have and maybe should have been home by now.
Yeah. No comment.
We will see you when we get home so that we can show you the dogs, because undoubtedly that's probably one of the better reasons to still watch these videos.
I'd agree with that.
Been home for about half an hour now, haven't we?
And the important thing has been done.
We said hello to the dogs.
Yes.
Excuse the mess, by the way. You're not going to see what's behind me, but
Pile washing.
Albus on the left, Remus on the right. And Remus has got his Mickey to say, this is where you've been, isn't it? Anyway, seeing as they're a little as excited as they were half an hour ago.
We had not 2, but 3 pins to put in. So we had the Canada, we had the British Columbia, and the Alaska.
Brilliant.
Woohoo!
And that, my friends, is that.
I'm sad.
I've definitely not cried. Not once.
Definitely not when we tried to film yesterday. When we
Definitely not cried once. I definitely not felt really sad. And I definitely wasn't sad when we left our friends at the airport.
Yeah.
It has been an amazing. One of our other friends described it as a life-changing trip. And I think that is very, very fair and very, very accurate.
It's the best one we've done. By far.
It's definitely top 2 for me with the Europe cruise we did, the first one we ever did publicly.
This tops that for me.
You think so?
I like a cold cruise or a mild temperature cruise because I'm not sticky all the time.
Yeah, that's true. We will be doing a hit or miss, so you'll get our thoughts on the Wonder in Alaska, where we think it was great, where we think it could have been better. Spoiler alert, there's not going to be many areas. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. If you have enjoyed it all, please like and subscribe. We do lots more things like the Capilano Suspension Bridge. We do lots more things like the big bus tours, like the Go City passes.
The aquarium.
The aquariums. There's always an aquarium somewhere when
There's
this
always
one's
an
involved. But the next series...
This one. No,
Not
you
you two. This one. we will be doing Royal Caribbean Liberty of the Seas out of Southampton, going to Spain and Portugal.
Much excite.
Yes, really looking forward to that one. Basically, a lot of stuff that people have told us about Royal Caribbean is very, very positive, including some of the staff that we met on the Wonder who've previously worked for Royal. They were telling us that they rate it as highly as Disney, which is really good for us to know. And then after that, we have the DVC cruise.
We're going to Norway and Denmark on that one, and that's
You see, you get free dances too.
you get free dances, yeah. Maybe I'll initiate a dance of the day. But the DVC cruise will be like no other cruise we've done before.
Yeah.
It's out of this world.
And then at the end of the year, if you are interested in seeing how that goes, we are going away in December for the Very Maritime Cruises.
And your birthday.
We're going away for Very Maritime Cruises. If we don't mention the thing that Danielle just said, it won't happen.
Birthday.
It won't happen. We are flying business class as a bit of a treat, so we'll be a little bit different, but you'll see the difference in experience between what we've had. And it should hopefully allow us to actually film a bit where it's a bit more sort of concealed in our own little area.
I can't wait. I'm not going to talk to anyone.
And then we're going to do a review on what we think about business versus premium versus economy.
Because we'd have done all three at that point.
And then hopefully if you're going to make a decision about some sort of birthday trip, you'll then be able to make a decision based on that. But for all of this, it's been an amazing trip. And I just want to say once again, thank you very, very much to all the people we met.
Yeah, we love you all.
It's been a much more memorable and special trip as a result of the people that we spent time with. You all know who you are because you were watching these, apparently, so you tell us. But yeah, thank you so much. It has been amazing, and it's going to be difficult to top this one, I think. Very, very difficult to top this one.
Just going to do it again. Oh no.
Maybe next year. Thanks for watching.
We're not booked yet.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.